My name is David Stuursma. I'm the writer for the British Motoring magazine, or I'm one of them. And so my boss told me to go talk to this guy. He might have an interesting story. Yeah, John, when he first came to Moss and I met him, he was talking very excitedly about his upcoming trip, and he needed some parts for his car. And we get these kind of requests every once in a while, but there's something about John that just had an authenticity to him. And also there's several employees in our company that are really affected by cancer, and either personally or through their family. When Michael Grant heard about John's drive and about Grace, well, Michael Grant's a Healy guy to begin with. He's got his own, and he's the go-to guy at Moss if you have questions on your Austin Healy. He immediately let everybody know that this is something we need to be involved in. I didn't see the car until after it had gotten some work done on it. And I'm not a huge mechanic guy. So from what he said and described, it sounded like it could fall apart at any minute, and it shouldn't be driven across the street to the grocery store, let alone across the country. The chance that this car has of making it across the country and back, there is no chance. And John couldn't have made it there and back without tons of people being right there behind him, right there beside him. It would have been impossible without that, and he'd be the first to say that. There's something different about this car. It has an unusual effect on people, and I can't pinpoint what that is. They sign their names and they see themselves as being part of a new group. They sign their names and they read the other names. They read the other little messages that are written to loved ones and family members. And it's important for these survivors and these people struggling with cancer that they know they're a part of a bigger group. And I think Grace is an amazing vehicle to make that happen. Anybody who's lived any amount of time, within a short amount of time, will encounter cancer in some way or another. In my own life, my mother had breast cancer and has been in remission for 12 years now. After John made the trip and we saw the effect that he was making on people and the impact that John and Grace were making, he came back to us again and we said, our arms are open to you, our parts are open to you, and you need help. Grace needs help. Let us know what you need, and we'll help continue the drive. He told us that he's planning a trip to all 50 states and all 50 capitals, and I think that's incredible. I think the amount of following he's going to see is going to surprise even him. Well, people are human. John's human. The car is fragile. So if it were just the two of them, they probably couldn't set out to accomplish all that they're looking to do. But they're not alone. They'll go as far as the whole group of cancer fighters and people who love John in the car will send them, and I can't imagine they'll ever stop.